Hello Pisces, welcome to your relationships reading for mid-Feb to mid-March 2025. It's going to be a general one, so please just take what resonates and let the rest go. And yeah, let's welcome in the beautiful high frequency archangels, Ascendant masters, light beings, spirit guides, our higher selves. And we also have the Syrians and some dragon energy helping us today as well. So I will be doing this these readings. I will be doing weekly readings still. But yeah, I'm just spreading out and doing some career and some general readings and with relationship readings as well. We just had the Knight of Wands just, gently kind of fly out there on that in that shuffle. So yeah, Pisces, at the moment, there could be someone you're feeling fairly attracted to, or fairly, having some strong attraction towards. Let's see what else is going to jump out here. Yeah, and when we say relationships, of course, we're talking, it could be romantic or, friendship or family connections, anything, okay? Even to do with on the work front as well. Okay, not sure why we did an extra shuffle there, but we did have something jump out, which was the Tower. So, Pisces, if you feel like you want to rush headlong into something, there could be something that comes to your attention here, which could be maybe some more understanding that you get about a situation. It might be an insight or a download, or maybe like a coming down to earth of in some way to do with the connection. Yeah. This almost also kind of looks like, if you know of someone in your life that's sort of going through some troubles, maybe it's some people in a connection, and it's looking like things are kind of blowing up. So shall we say, not actually blowing up, but if things are kind of getting rocky here between these two people, and maybe you're sort of coming in here, sort of wanting to offer assistance or help, or that if that resonates as well, that could be something that you're dealing with at the moment, Pisces. Wow, the Chariot, Moon in Cancer. What's driving the reading here? Yeah, let's just continue. Five of Wands, something happened recently that is, I think you've been waving your wand and, mixing in with some people and honing your skills. Maybe there's a bit of competitiveness there, or competitive edge. This could be talking about a work situation. At the moment, there's some King of Swords energy in the air. Maybe you are having to apply your logic and reason to a situation. This could be about work connections, work relationships. Yeah, and here we have the Star. Okay, so around the corner, near future, your wish or your dream is sort of likely to come true. Empress also appeared for Scorpio a minute ago, in the same position too. So your current energy here, Pisces, you are feeling very receptive and open to the energies, which is really lovely that the universe has to offer. And here, the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like you're protecting your energy, or there are people around you that are, you could even say this is almost a lower consciousness card in some ways. Okay, maybe they're just very practical and just taking care of the basics of the needs and just surviving. Okay, so yeah, there could be energies that are around you of that nature. Whereas I feel like you're kind of in this, like you're expanding yourself. Okay, you're expanding your awareness here. And this is the Knight of Cups, and this could be a goal of yours to bring in more love for yourself. Maybe there's a love offer coming towards you. Maybe someone's going to reach out to you in a way of friendship, romance or anything like that. And here we have, wow, Sun. Beautiful, happiness, peace and joy here coming in for you, Pisces. And let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we have some options and or distractions. Also in the realm of cups, in the realm of emotions, and these are distractions, could be emotional distractions or they're emotional options. Sometimes this can talk about, you know, I mean, it's almost looking here, Pisces, that maybe you're experiencing a breakup of sorts, okay? And maybe this has been fueled by passion, or maybe you are passionately moving away from it, okay? But it's sort of looking like there's a lot of energy or fire at the center here of your reading. So I think there's a lot of passion. Maybe there's some intense feelings here. And, you know, maybe it's just generally about you expanding your horizons now and looking at other options, particularly with regard to your creativity, your emotional fulfillment, okay, intuition, and your spirituality, okay. I'm just going to pause for 1 second here. Okay, Pisces, the energy that you have driving your reading is the Chariot here. Okay, and this is, I think you're really looking to, if there's been like a bit of a breakup or some sort of disharmony in a relationship, I think it's, part of that is to do with the assertion of your independence, and also of you, you know, this card implies self-work. So it could be applying self-discipline, direction, focus, and really activating mind, body, and spirit here, like in a really supported, strong way. It's almost like your whole soul is wanting to move forward out into new vistas, to literally, look at the other things that are out there and to really just blossom into your personal joy. I have a feeling that maybe this connection here, this lightning bolt is a positive thing. It's sort of coming from spirit. And sometimes it's interesting that we have these two people that are sort of falling down here. So it's almost like if this has been like a tower of illusion, or maybe it's been built on a foundation that's actually not now going to withstand the frequencies coming in, and it's not going to, you know, withstand maybe the tension between perhaps both of these people going through personal growth. Maybe one person's raising in frequency and the other one's not, or it could be both people are just evolving into their individual soul energies and they're just kind of, you know, growing apart. That could possibly be what's happened here, although this is generally a sudden thing. But I feel like at the moment, because of the passion, your energies, and you are aligning with your soul here, that this is going to help to catalyze this reaction here, if I can say that, or catalyze that process of perhaps divergence. Okay, maybe there's going to be a bit of a divergence away from another person for you, Pisces, if that resonates. Because, at the moment you are in Empress as well. I mean, you know, this is being very receptive and very open to the frequencies that are out there, and also being open to what's driving this is almost your higher self here, saying, you know, this is mind, body, spirit moving forward here in a soul alignment. And just recently, I think you've been trying out different things. You've been putting yourself in challenging situations and this is often in the name of personal growth, learning, education, self-development, okay? And I feel like just recently, Pisces, you've started to do this. And now it's sort of like, you know, there's this sword of truth. Here's the King of Swords, is sort of like really asking you to align with your personal truth. Okay, whatever that means. And this is often a card too about creating boundaries. Okay, so that you can move forward into your personal truth. In whatever way, shape or form those boundaries need to take. Okay, it might just be an internal shift in how you do things. Because the progression from there is that, you know, in the future you will be achieving your goal, moving into your dream or wish here. So it's looking, Pisces, that this reading is not necessarily, you know, you have this love coming in, but this can be about, you know, just in general, you're wanting more loving relationships to come into your life here. The 4, this is the external. I mean, this could represent the energy that you are breaking away from, given that this is, in the reading, it's positioned as it being external to you. Okay, so this could be an energy that is around you. Let's clarify that right now. I mean, the Empress is a very different energy from the Four of Pentacles. And I think given that, you know, this protective kind of closed energy, I feel like you are protecting your energy at the moment here, Pisces. But, you know, there's, I guess there's only so much time or whatever, and that's up to each individual soul path, is to, when we restrict our energy, yet our being is wanting to expand out. Okay, can these energies exist side by side? Okay, maybe we're in this, you know, for some of the part of the day, and then we're in this. Or are we generally in this most of the time, or are we in this most of the time? And or can we alternate between the two? And maybe this is going to be a theme for you, Pisces. Maybe you're going to be alternating between, you know, being with people of this vibration and then being with people of this vibration. Okay. I'm hoping you understand what I mean by that. I think you do. Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles. By that I mean, you know, people that are looking to move into personal growth and express their soul energy out in the world and to meet new challenges. Wow, Ace of Wands. Okay, new spiritual path. Lots of wands and fire in this reading for you, Pisces. Okay, here you are holding the wand with passion, and here you are mixing with other people holding their wands or their spiritual paths. And I think maybe this is sort of saying that, yeah, okay, you can protect your energy, but what you need to protect is your spiritual path. Okay, do what you need to do on a daily basis to protect this, which is yours, your soul path, your energy, so that you can start to utilize that. Let's grab another card, the Moon. Yeah, so you might have to do some deep work here. Look at your subconscious, okay? Really maybe start to question all the little mini decisions that you make in a day, where you put yourself, who you deal with, and when you do things like maybe you feel like you should go and do A or B, but then you pull back because of other things, perhaps. And maybe looking at your subconscious when that happens. Yeah, your higher self is definitely on board with this movement. Let's clarify that King of Swords right there, because that's... actually, no, we're going to clarify the Tower, sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to... Okay, so we're just going to ascertain what is the nature of this Tower energy at the center here. And that can just mean change. Okay, so maybe there's a change in the dynamic. There's a change in, like, perhaps your acceptance or your view of what this relationship is or what it means. King of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this is almost gathering the evidence and applying the logic. Okay, it's maybe this is about looking at something in a cool, calm and collected way, in a logical way. Let's grab another one off the top. And here we have the Sun. So you have two Kings of Swords in your reading, and now we have two Suns. So that's really kind of saying that I think with the King of Swords, it's your mind mastery. This is about, I think Spirit's saying, pay very close attention to what your thoughts and your mind does when you are maybe in this connection or this relationship, and also when you maybe look at how you feel or what you are thinking when you contemplate staying with this connection, or when you think about moving, going away from the connection and doing other things. How does this make you feel, and what are your thoughts around that? So it's almost like examining, becoming extremely mindful and masterful with regard to your thoughts here. Pisces. Because you're a very sensitive sign and you're very susceptible to the energies of people around you, okay? But at the same time, you have a very strong will, a very strong desire to align with your higher self and to activate all your talent, skills, gifts and abilities and to really shine your light here. To shine your light generally in your life, okay? And, you know, maybe these things here do pose some distractions. This does sort of make sense in the way of if these represent other people in your life and they all have their own emotional signature, okay, they're all their vibrational signature, and you could be affected by any one of these, okay. This is about boundaries, okay. Pisces, this is about you establishing the boundaries where you need to establish them. I think very much so in this reading, now that I'm looking at the whole thing. Knight of Cups, let's look at that. That's, you know, new, I think that's symbolizing generally new relationships or a new way of being or moving. I think it might be talking about moving into new emotional connections. Knight of Cups, thanks Spirit. Okay, the Hanged Man. Yeah, so you will need to be mindful and careful once again. If you have been, you know, if you've been dealing with a challenging sort of situation, okay, maybe this is, you know, maybe you're dealing with this sort of energy and maybe there's been like a dissonance or a separation or a divergence of sorts there with regard to the energy of you and another person. It could be about, you know, taking a bit of time, just really honouring your whole self here and just seeing what you come up with in terms of your self-care. You know, if you were wanting to, you know, love yourself more and extend more self-care, self-honouring, what would that look like in terms of the relationships and connections you have with others? Or maybe there are some new ones coming in. Okay. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, there could even be, there could even also be some people that you're dealing with here that are, well, here we have the Knight of Swords, King of Swords and Knight of Swords. So this is about using your communication, okay, in this situation, communicating, speaking your truth, okay, using your intellect, but being unafraid and being courageous enough to speak your truth here so that you can vibrate. And this is also a way to create a boundary, isn't it? Because if you speak your mind, even with certain people, and you're creating an energetic, you're making an energetic statement, okay, you are creating your being, you're coming into being by speaking your truth. So then it means that when you associate with people that are perhaps not so much in alignment with your personal truth, that you can still feel safe and secure in the knowledge that you can be yourself, that you can be in your personal truth. Okay, so you can bracket that. Whereas if we don't have that experience of being able to do that with a certain group of, or a certain other person or group of people, and we just always associate with people that are not resonant with our personal truth, then we can start to feel, you know, like this sort of thing needs to happen. Like, it's too much, right? So, yeah. So once again, it's about applying mindfulness, putting oneself where you need to put yourself, okay? Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. Wow, the Devil. Yeah, so being aware of any attachment that is not serving you, that is not helping you, okay? And with the Moon here, examining the nature of that attachment. You know, is it very deep-seated? Is it coming from perhaps an aspect of your inner child. You know, many of us have either entitled, needy, or, you know, damaged inner child parts, okay? I don't mean physical. I don't mean that physically. I mean, you know, we can suffer different degrees of trauma, okay? And so that can affect how we connect with others, okay, and how we form bonds and relationships with them. So that might be something you'd like to look at there as well, Pisces. Let's just grab another, or grab a dragon oracle here, dragon wisdom. I feel like you're moving into your passion. You are being open to new things. You may be surrounded by people that are not necessarily, well, they are open to new things, but they are different things to what you are open to, okay? Because we are all different. We all have different soul signatures. So, you know, it could be that they are going through a spiritual awakening of sorts, but it could be at a different pace and with maybe a different sort of path that they're going to take. So, yeah, that could be what's happening there as well. Okay, well, that one just flew out, so we're going to go with this one. Bliss. Yeah. Pisces, following your bliss here, which is what the star and the empress are kind of talking about, as well as the sun. The sun represents bliss, and you have 2 of these sun cards in your reading. So, okay, let's get you to focus on that. I'll have a look at this card here. A quick read. To be, here we go. Right. Bliss is perfection and the ultimate goal of all our actions. It is everything your soul desires. Your soul dedicates its every action to its achievement. Open your heart and know this. Bliss has nothing to do with owning and possession, but boundless freedom and peace lie within it. Call the golden dragon to you, visualize it and examine it carefully. It shines, beautiful and vast. It shakes itself and extends its giant wings. Look deep into this dragon's eyes. As if by magic, a golden rain begins to fall upon you. Feel how the dragon allows wisdom to flow into you and your aura in this shower of gold. Enjoy it. Now see or sense how it is dropping a diamond imbued with bliss into your heart. Feel the great energy within you. See how green energy flows into your heart from the eyes of the dragon, and how green light flows into your spine from your heart. This powerful green energy is moving up and down your spine, making you sit upright. Feel the gold shimmering diamond in your heart. Now look into the dragon's eyes one more time, and see the green light once more. It is streaming towards you, flooding gently into your heart and flowing to both hand chakras. Spread your arms wide so the light can flow unhindered. Take everything in, the golden rain of wisdom, the gleaming gold diamond filled with bliss, the vertical column of green light in your back, and the horizontal column of green light between your hand chakras. Feel this great gift. Hear the call of the dragon. Sense the bliss flowing into you from the diamond, moving from your heart into your hands. Bliss does not belong just within you, it must be shared, so let it flow from your hands. From this moment on, may everything you touch with bliss also receive bliss. Take a moment to dwell in this energy and bow deeply to the golden dragon, which has given you a great gift. You deserve bliss. So perform this visualization exercise as often as you like. And yeah, Pisces, I mean, you know, you have some very powerful cards here about you creating the boundaries so that you can move forward into your personal path, being open to the universal energies here and moving into your bliss as well, okay? The sun is definitely bliss and happiness. So I hope that's been helpful for you, Pisces. I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon.